Starting of a month is always a busy time for all of us. So let me take you along as I get prepped for summer and a few changes in my lineup that I will talk to you about. Hello everybody, this is Priya here. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and if this is the first time, thank you so much for checking out my channel. Hope all of you like today's video. And today it's a planner setup for summer. I will talk to you about all the things and all the planners that we need to set up at the start of a month, and I will also show all the things that get piled up for us if we are to start a month and a new season. So this month of June, we will be transitioning from spring to summer, even though it already feels like summer where I'm at. Going with the official calendar, I will be making that switch, and I thought I would take you along while I do that. So I will share all the spreads I have to prep, and I will also share some of the spreads that I've done already. So some of it will be a sneak peek, and the rest is all the work ahead of me before the month starts. And it's getting close to the start of the month, so I need to hurry. So on to the first pile, which is my catch-all, my Makselife, my fitness planner, and my gratitude planner. And there will be separate videos for all of these, and I will be doing a summer refresh on my catch-all. For June, this was the month at a glance, and this was part of the YouTube collab loop group that I did. And I need to get started on the first week, which will be based on my pre-planning process, which happens in the monthly layout, which is this layout. And the first week will be the Great Outdoors month. So I had this week all ready to go. Also share a picture from the last week. Which did not get a video, but I absolutely loved how this turned out. In my monthly layout again, so this was all done ahead of time, so I did not have to worry about this one. And so is my monthly layout, which will also need to be prepped. And moving on. So this is the Makselife setup. This is the set of inserts I had picked up, and I did go ahead, and this was April, May, and June. I did not get to the reflections, but I had filled out my weekly actions, and I did go ahead and finish my monthly goal setting. And I'm yet to do the reflections, but I did put down the weekly actions for the upcoming week, for the first week of June, I mean. So that's the Makselife pretty much all done. I just need to fill the reflections. On to the fitness planner, which would be this one. And usually I try and do the entire month in one go. So all of this should be done. And I already had my setup for May, the entire month, and it was just a no sticker challenge onto this skinny mini, which again is undated, so I will have to go ahead and date it and prep this, so the entire month ready to go. I will have this already. So it is actually a nice small compact size. I really love this one. And this is my daily journal. Again, let me just, yes, so this one also is done. I have prepped a few pages, and this was the first about 1 to 2 weeks of journal pages already. I first started doing it off camera, and I got requests for this to be done on camera, and people loved the process. And I love when I can bring in some of that creativity. And this was the last set of pages for May. I'm yet to get to them. So this would be the gyro cut I used, and I did have a tutorial on the gyro cut usage. Again, that was a very widely requested tutorial, so I will link all the videos I'm talking about here so that you can check it out. And I have these two beauties which are getting added to my lineup. This is the Portrait weekly edition from the Laurel Denise Planner. This will be starting in July, but I'm figuring out a way of using it in June. I'm using my stash and trying to use the accessories and stickers that I already have, and yet make it, this is a very functional planner, very unlike the happy planner world that we are all used to. This is a project edition. Again, this is the, if you can say, this is the landscape layout, and this is the portrait layout. So I talk about the differences in the sizes and the boxes and all the things you can do, and how different each layout is. So, and I did pick up the 2024 one, and we're almost towards the end of May, and it does not matter because I can always come and redate it, and I can move these, as I showed in my flip through. You can actually treat it like you just cut a slit in between there. I'll just show you one more time. So let me just flip this onto the other side so that I can show the snipping even more closer. So you go in between this coil and snip. So it comes out like so. So you can treat it like a Despawn system. That's what attracted me to this. So again, this is a project planner. So now to show you how my Laurel Denise planner is set up. It starts in July, but I want to start using it in June, as I told you. So here I have placed my bookmarks in 2 different spaces. I'm just varying the height so that I can see where I am. And your here is just for the July beginning. And you are also here is where I'm starting now. This is my June setup. So let me just get some decorations in. I do have a few pages because these planning things sticker books, the advantage is that you do have smaller sizes. So I think the decorative space we can have is maybe at the top, and maybe some at the bottom here. This side, I doubt there is any space. And this again, I'm not decorating it because I want to see how I can use this. As you know, this is my first time trying this planner, this layout, everything. So I want to keep it as open as possible. So I might have some decorations around the edges, so that it doesn't eat up into the functional space, and yet I'm able to bring in some decorations. You know what I mean? So let's keep it open. And so I might pull from multiple stickers here because there are a lot of functional stuff here and also some decorative elements, because some stickers especially I think this size especially would be perfect for the top space. So I'm trying to see what else I can use here. So for this side, I think I will come and add one girl here. So as you can see, I've used this fairly well, and this is an older sticker book, but she did come out with a combination of stickers from both of these sticker books called the Tropical Beach. So you can pick that up if you would like. So I did come and add a couple more palm trees here. And now I did some color coding keys here, depending on what I can see is happening for the month. So this is, I do have some extra space here, but I keep it open so that I will know. It's my first month, so just I don't want to, I'm really tempted to decorate this part, but I'm not, because I want to see how I'm doing with the space and these color-coded tasks that I have in place. So let me see how the month goes, and I will have an overview and a review of how the month went by the end of June, and then I will come and set it up for July. And these are the Zig Clean color dots I used. I will try and link everything I used here so that you can pick it up if you are keen. And I think I'm all set for June. This is my Laurel Denise, the portrait planner setup. And please stay tuned for more. So please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification if you haven't already. So I will take you along in my journey here, finishing off with my Happy Planner setup, which is, I'm a disc bound girl, so I'm trying to see how this non-disc system works for me. And yeah, so this is my June all ready to go. Again, the date is from Mojo Jojo Plans, and the decorative elements and the washi tapes are from Planything. So quite a few sticker books here. So my code Priya10 works for both these shops. I will have all my affiliate links down below, including the Priya10. The same Priya10 works for laureldenise.com as well. So I would really appreciate if you would consider using my affiliate links and codes. And on to my Happy Planner setup now. I'm going to be doing a summer refresh on my catch-all planner. So I'm going to be changing out the discs and adding so as you can see here, it is May and June currently. And this is my catch-all and my social media planner. So this is my Frankenplanner setup, and I will be moving my personal pages, my medical reports, and all sorts of IDs and all that. I do have a copy in here. So I will move all that off camera. Both the planners, I will move them in here together with you. And for the cover, I'm going back to my Tania Garcia, this is my big vertical. So this was the original cover that came with it. And I will be having this frosted cover on top for additional protection because I absolutely hate scratches on my planners. So that is all the work that is ahead of me at the start of June. And as you can see, there is a lot of work ahead. And I do have a few affiliate programs that I need to have stuff ready for. For example, the Desert Oasis that just got to me, I had picked it up last month. And I do have, again, as an international planner, it takes me a while to figure out the logistics to get things to me. So because of that, I just got hold of this. So if you don't mind supporting my channel, it does help me out a bit with the growth of the channel. So I will have my Laurel Denise, the Archer and Olive. I have a few discount codes. And if you've seen my Laurel Denise flip through, you saw how I tested out my boxes from Mojo Jojo Plans and Planything for the Laurel Denise planners, and you will see how functional they are. And let me know in the comments how many planners you have in your lineup. How big is your pile when it comes to the start of the month, of a new month especially. So I hope you found some ideas on how you can get ahead. Once I make a list, obviously we are all list makers, and once I have my list of things ready to be prepped for the month, I start maybe around the 20th and start getting things checked off the list so that it does not all pile up towards the start of the month when things get really busy, and how you distribute that workload towards the start of a new month. I will have my Instagram handle down in the description. Hope you come and hang out with me there. It's a nice, fun community out there. Even if the spreads don't get YouTube videos, it still shows up on my Instagram, so that's where more spreads get shown. And Hope you liked today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in my next one. Bye.